Welcome to our Herbaland, where we explore the fascinating world of agriculture. Today, we're diving into the amazing process of Luffa farming and harvesting right here in the United States. Did you know that Luffa, also known as Luffa, comes from two species of gourds, Luffa aegyptiaca and Luffa acutangula? These unique plants aren't just your typical gourds. They're grown primarily for their incredible natural sponges. Let's start with the basics. Luffas are usually grown for their sponges, so the fruits are left to mature on the vine until they turn yellow or brown. This maturity stage is crucial because it means the internal fibrous matrix has developed fully. Once harvested, these fruits are peeled to reveal the tough fibrous tissues inside that act as wonderful natural sponges. How cool is that? The cultivation process begins in mid-March when seeds are sown. Here in the U.S., states like California and Florida have the perfect climate for growing Luffa, utilizing thousands of acres of land. Farmers use specialized seeders to plant about 6,000 seeds per acre. Before sowing, the soil must be thoroughly prepared. This includes plowing to ensure it's loose and well-drained, which is crucial for Luffa's growth. Farmers also test the soil to determine the appropriate pH and nutrient levels. If needed, they add fertilizers to enrich the soil, giving the Luffa seeds a great start. After sowing, the next important step is installing an efficient irrigation system. Luffa plants typically require about 1 inch of water per week throughout their life cycle. Watering is usually done early in the morning to ensure the plants have sufficient moisture without promoting mold growth. One of the challenges in Luffa farming is pest control. Spider mites and cucumber beetles are common pests that can damage the plants. Farmers often use organic pesticides and integrated pest management practices to keep these pests at bay without harming the environment. As the Luffa fruits mature, they change color from green to yellow or brown, indicating they're ready for harvest. The fruits are then left to dry naturally outdoors for several days. This drying process helps the outer shell to peel off more easily. Peeling Luffa is a labor-intensive process. The outer skin is removed to reveal the fibrous interior, which is then washed to remove any remaining seeds and debris. Clean sponges are left to dry completely before they're cut into various sizes for different uses. Luffa-derived sponges are tough on dirt but non-abrasive, making them perfect for washing your face, body, dishes, floors, or even your car. Crafters also use slices of dried sponge in soaps to create pretty and useful Luffa soap rounds. These sponges are not only eco-friendly but also biodegradable, making them a sustainable alternative to synthetic sponges. In addition to their use as sponges, Luffa has other surprising applications. In some regions, young Luffa fruits are consumed as vegetables, rich in vitamins and minerals. The seeds also contain oil that can be extracted and used for cooking or as a base for cosmetics. The environmental benefits of Luffa farming are also noteworthy. Luffa plants improve soil health by fixing nitrogen and organic matter into the soil, making them an excellent rotational crop. This not only enhances soil fertility, but also helps in sustainable farming practices. Luffa farming also offers economic benefits to local communities by providing employment opportunities and supporting local economies. Many smallholder farmers rely on Luffa farming as a primary source of income, and the industry's growth has brought much-needed financial stability to these communities. Growing Luffa has not only helped us improve our land, but also brought our community together. We share techniques and support each other, making farming a collaborative and joyful experience. Seeing the fruits of our labor being used in so many ways, from sponges to cosmetics, makes all the hard work worth it. It's amazing to think that something we grow here can make such a difference. Now that you've seen the incredible journey of Luffa farming and harvesting, we hope you have a greater appreciation for these versatile plants. From meticulous planting and nurturing to careful harvesting and processing, every step in the Luffa cultivation process is a testament to the dedication and hard work of farmers right here in the USA. Despite common misconception, the Luffa sponge in your bath didn't come from the sea. It grew on a tropical vine that's related to the cucumber. When they're young, Luffa gourds resemble zucchini, and they can be prepared the same way if left to mature. They get big sometimes, as much as 3 feet long, and their insides turn spongy. But tough Luffa has been made into everything from industrial filters to shock absorbers, fabric, and even building materials. Humans have used Luffa for so long that researchers haven't yet pinpointed its precise origins. But it was most likely domesticated in tropical Asia, possibly India. It reached China around 600 AD and spread to Europe in the Middle Ages. In the 1890s, Japanese farmers began producing Luffa for industrial uses, including as filters for diesel and steamship engines. The U.S. Navy was Japan's best customer for Luffa until the attack on Pearl Harbor during World War II disrupted trade after trying and failing to grow Luffa in Florida and California. The U.S. turned to growers in Latin America to satisfy the Navy's need for Luffa. It was such an important wartime commodity that selling Luffa for cosmetic or other non-war related uses was illegal in Latin America. La Estropajo, as Luffa is known, is still grown and appreciated for all of its incredible material uses. It's easy to overlook the Luffa gourd's culinary ones. And that's a shame because the immature fruit is delicious as a member of the cucurbit family. Its long vines produce both male and female flowers. The ovaries of female blooms grow into a fruit that's quite similar to cucumber or zucchini for eating. It's best to pick when the fruit is under 8 inches long. Over the years, many southern gardeners visiting Baker Creek have asked about an old-timey heirloom called vining okra that they remember seeing in their grandmother's gardens. True okra is a member of the hibiscus family and doesn't have a vining habit. Vining okra is Luffa acutangula, a Luffa type that has pronounced ridges, and the immature fruit really does resemble okra in steamy Gulf Coast states like Texas and Florida vining. Okra was often grown up an exterior wall in the days before air conditioning. The immature fruit was also dipped in batter and fried for mealtime. The rough fibers of mature Luffa fruit have long made an amazing scrub sponge for cleaning pots and pans, and somewhere along the way, people started scrubbing themselves with it. It may be that the Japanese tradition of kanpu masatsu, a dry towel rubbing technique, inspired the friction bath. This health and beauty fad took off in 19th century America when doctors advocated vigorous scrubbing to draw toxins out of the body. Women were particular fans of the practice, and loofahs were an ideal substitute for the stiff bristled flesh brushes or Turkish mittens usually made from mohair, though it is a tropical cold, sensitive vine. Gardeners in most climates can grow Luffa gourd to some degree. Loofahs need a frost-free window of about 3.5 months in order to mature. Some northern gardeners can plan accordingly, knowing that the gourds might not mature fully. Before first frost, you'll want to give Luffa vines a place to climb like an arbor or a fence. Pollinators love Luffa blooms, and if you're growing Luffa to eat, be sure to check them often because the fruit blends right in with the fast-growing vines. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of Luffa farming. We hope you found this documentary both informative and inspiring. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing agricultural content. We would love to hear your thoughts and questions, so please leave a comment below. Your feedback helps us create better content for you. Stay tuned for more episodes, and until next time, happy farming.